Okay.
Okay, so just get relaxed and ready to receive your information from your Akashic records. And I would like to call in the presence of Archangel Michael for divine guidance for Jodi, and that she open uh, the records that she needs for today for her further soul evolution and spiritual advancement, and the knowledge that we all seek about anything related to the Essenes or any past life that she is particularly wanting to connect to. And so we ask in Archangel Michael to protect us from any negative influences throughout the session, be they past life memories or anything. If that is too traumatic, you will raise your right hand and you know to count up to 5 and come out. Or if you have any emergency, you can do that as well. But in the meantime, if you would like to see anything that happened in the soul regression that is maybe traumatic, you can look at it from the soul perspective, and I can lead you there too. So anyway, that's just my little prayer. So just get nice and comfy and really relaxed, and you're going to be more deeply relaxed and deeper into hypnosis very quickly, so we can get to the root of this particular past life or past lives that have meaning and depth and truth for Jodi. So just take a deep, full breath and exhale slowly, and another deep breath and exhale, and connect to the divine love in your heart, and let that love spread throughout, up from your crown. The white light is crowning you with a glorious feeling of wellness and purity and love. And that divine light flows down through your ears and into your pineal gland and into your eyes, your nose, your ears, your forehead, your third eye. And just awaken that third eye so that you can see very well where you were in this past life that is coming up. And just take a deep, full breath and just release, completely relaxing yourself more and more. Just letting go of any of the troubles of the day, the scheduling, whatever that either of us have. Just let it all go so that we can be in the sacred moment. And I want you to imagine all your tensions and your tightness and your fears and all of your um, problems. Just put them in a little basket and set them aside for this next hour or so, and just let all pain and fear drip away. Just float on that cloud of beautiful, light, airy feeling of happiness. As you go down further through the chakras, you're going down to the nape of the neck and the throat. And don't forget to speak up loudly during the session. I'm going to check my volume too. It's all the way up so that you can remember key points, and anything else that comes to you during the session, you can always write it down later for your edification. So just let that light down through your face, your neck, your shoulders, through your chest, your waist, your hips, and your thighs, down through your knees, your calves, and your ankles, and even your feet, and out your toes, and wiggle your toes a little bit. And take a nice deep breath. All your tension, tightness, worries, and fears are draining away from the very tips of your toes as you are relaxing more and more. Focus your attention now on each toe and allow your toes to relax. Each toe is loose and heavy. Now let this light-filled relaxation flow into your feet, ankles, your calves, your knees. Feel it flowing into your thighs, your hips, your waist, flowing up into your chest and your heart of love. Feel that breathing easier and deeper and more regular and relaxed. Now let the deep feeling go into your shoulders and down your arms and your upper arms, forearms, and into your hands, fingers, flowing back and into your shoulders and up into your crown once more. Your whole aura is just filled with light, and you feel wonderful and relaxed as if you're floating on a cloud. Yes. and your eyelids are so heavy and smooth, and a new heaviness is overcoming you, and you feel the heaviness deep, more relaxed, and it's going into your whole body as if you're almost asleep, but you're just going into deep states of hypnosis, allowing your breathing to slow and allowing your heart to slow so that you can see more clearly what this past life really has for you. So just feel that general heavy relaxation. And now I want you to imagine that you're standing on the foot of your staircase. It can be your personal staircase, or it could be a curving wooden staircase with plush carpeting. Create the staircase in any way that you would like. And you're going to be deeper and deeper. Oh, your cute little dog is kissing you. Deeper more and more as you go down the staircase. So it has 10 steps to the floor below, and there's such beauty awaiting you and the floor below. So just hold on to your railing and take that first step. And remember to take a deep breath. And with each step down, you're going further and further into your subconscious or your superconscious mind, the Akashic records. And each step is more and more relaxed, more deeply relaxed than you have ever been in your whole life. And forget about your name for a while. Just imagine that there's a fluffy white cloud and it says Jodi, and then that is just dissipating for a time being so that you can fully enter into this very important lifetime wherever your soul needs to go. So now the floor and the steps below. So take another step down further and further to 3 and 4 and 5. And a deep breath going further deeper, and 6 and 7, and going down to 8 and 9 and 10. And you're on the floor below you. And outstretched before you lies a beautiful beach with the ocean in the distance. And you can hear the pounding and the crashing of the waves in the ocean very far away, but still within visible distance. And you see birds, all over, and you feel the warmth of the sun, and it feels so good to be on this beach. This is your personal beach of time, and you have been here many times before. And there's gleaming white sand and birds hovering over and the crashing of the waves. And it's very tropical paradise, but created in your mind the way you like it. And beyond the beach is an endless ocean of clear blue-green water. Walk forward on the beach until you come to the place where the dry sand meets the wet sand near the water's edge, and stand here and absorb the sights and sounds. Just another deep breath. Look at the majestic ocean. It stretches as far as you can see. A gentle wave comes ashore and rushes past your feet. Feel how good it feels with the cold of the water and the salty air, and just so soothing. And this ocean is the infinite sea of never-ending life and consciousness. Wade out in the water a short distance to where the water comes to the knees and relax. The sea of which you are part contains all the power you will ever need. Feel the power coming from the ocean floor up through your feet and legs, bringing with it love and zest for life, bringing with it courage and faith, allowing the priceless gift of the sea to fill your entire body, flowing up through your legs and into the trunk and into the neck and head, and the vibrant life for all. So just continue to relax and enjoy the sea. You fear nothing at all. There is no room for doubt, for you receive courage, faith, and power and zest for life, and the source of all goodness. And now, going further, and then now look to the right and face the sea of life. And once again, turn your head to the right, and you see that that is the direction of the past, and you see the door leading to the past. Now turn and around and to your left and look up the beach. That is the direction of the future. That is a closed door, a short distance from you. Now walk up to the beach to the door of the past and go ahead and open it. A powerful shield of white light completely surrounds you. This shield is positive energy. The white light of Archangel Michael will be with you from now on and protects you from harmful effects of any negative experience. The positive white light can penetrate and benefit you. So now allow the sun to return to the sky, and then go into your through the door of time. Feel free to open it, and surrounding you is nothing but a fog bank at the moment, and it's kind of cool, misty air. And tell yourself that you're ready to enter into the field of your past lives and cross over into that timeless place where you can go anywhere and find out more about yourself and your past lives, and say to yourself, I'm ready to visit the past, and I will remember everything from this session, and everything that I remember will be recorded in my subconscious mind so that I can retrieve it later. But be sure to answer the questions that I ask you in order to best recall everything that you need to know about this past life. So at the count of 3, the fog bank is going to start draining away. And when I do count, you will start moving backward in time. You will feel the fog bank moving rapidly past you, indicating your movement in time. 1, 2, and 3. The fog is beginning to lift. And as it is, you're going into this past life. And I'd like you to fully step into this past life. And as you go, you can sense shadowy figures and events flowing past you as you regress further and further backward to a very important lifetime that you had. And so as I count to 3, you will have stopped into one of your most important past lives on a very happy day. 1, 2, and 3. And then the fog dissipates and disappears. And take another deep breath and look all around you and look down at your feet and tell me where you are standing and what you are wearing on your feet. And just take your time.
It looks like Sedona, or I see like cliffs
Wow.
in front of me, and it's very dusty,
Mm-hmm.
and there's sparse grass, or not grass, like plants a little bit.
Oh, so you're kind of in the desert, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
but there are cliffs in front of me
Wow.
that look like Sedona,
Okay.
like rocks. Yeah, that's all I can compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like not cliffs like a rock. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's like this big rock that's like flat on this side.
Flat on the side.
Yeah, so it's like it would be a cliff if you're up here, but I'm looking and it's a whole like wall of rock.
Wow. So where are you in the relationship to the wall of the rock? Are you below it or on top of it?
I'm staring at it.
So you're right at eye level with the rock.
Yeah.
And where are your feet? And what are you wearing on the feet?
I'm wearing sneakers.
Oh, sneakers. Wow, this sounds really interesting. So do you feel kind of that you are in America in Sedona or someplace out west, right?
Yeah, it feels like I'm revisiting Sedona, but I'm by myself.
Wow. Okay. So what is happening today that are you exploring this cliff or is there anyone else in the picture? What do you think might be going on?
I am here to pay my respects.
Oh, wonderful. So are you respecting the Indian tribes or someone else?
Okay, so now I have a stick, I'm hiking, I have a backpack. This is a sacred pilgrimage.
Oh,
This is what I didn't get to do because I was with my family on the last one. So I have the setting in my mind. I'm at, I forget what it's called, but I know where I am. And I'm hiking up.
so
I,
this is, oh,
I've
go.
got hiking boots on.
Mhm.
I'm a hiker, like a traditional looking hiker. I've got a bandana on my head. It looks
Uh-huh.
very 70s, and I'm walking up.
And are you you're obviously not Jodi, so this is a different lifetime, or is this Jodi? I'm, you know, I'm,
I've morphed into a man that's a hippie.
oh, okay.
Things are happening very fast. So I'm familiar with the scene because I know that I went here with my family. I didn't get alone time. And so now I am there at this place.
Ah,
And I thought it was going to be me going on this journey, but I am a hippie man in the 70s wearing like tube socks, hiking gear, bandana around my head.
very cool. Interesting. So, do you have a name for this person or you said you're revisiting this place because you were with your family at that time and you couldn't honor this deceased person or tribe or whatever. So can
Paying my respects to the location
oh,
and
beautiful.
to all it has been through and all of the tribes and ancestors before this time.
Beautiful. So do you feel
I'm
that
going
you
up to this cave. I'm standing at this cave that's at the top of the mountain,
beautiful?
and I'm dangling my feet.
Oh, wow. It looks, I can see it in my mind's eye. It looks like quite an adventure. So you're a
Mhm.
really good hiker that you could get that far into cave and everything and up the cliff, right?
Yeah, this is what I do. I like doing this.
And are you using a belay line or just free form hiking? I mean, that could be
Just
really,
hiking up the path.
oh, okay.
And
And
now I'm sitting at the edge of the cave with my big hairy legs laying. And I'm a tall, tall guy with gray hair, like salt and pepper hair.
do you get a name for this guy?
I keep getting like Ram Dass. I don't know what he looks like, but like that kind of archetype.
Oh, okay. So he looks kind of like Ram Dass, but are you getting a name for this guy, in your
That's
past?
the name that I got. I don't know what Ram Dass looks like, but I know that I'm hiking with like a ski pole It's very 70s.
Oh, yeah. They use that. Yeah. Well,
It's
some
like a
people
ski
use
pole,
it today like that.
tube socks with colors, a like a backpack that kind of clips in the front,
Hmm.
t-shirt,
So were you a leader
beard.
of the movement? Were you Ramdas or were you someone following him or what, tell me more about your experience on the cave and the mountain and all that you connected to in the land there, the sacredness of the land and its people and, more about you, what's happening that day.
Ram Dass isn't my real name, it's just what I go by.
Oh, okay.
And I'm here to absorb the lessons of this land and to put my intention and humanity out from this height and spread it out as far as I can. That's why I come up here.
Wow.
Many ill things have happened here, and I'm paying my respects to all the negativity, violence, and subjugation that has happened here. And
What
I
a
am honoring this earth, this part of this hallowed ground, for absorbing all of this. And the
that
ancestors and the underground people as well.
that is so beautiful. And do you get a name for this sacred spot in Sedona or wherever it is? You identified Sedona. Does it have a name or is it kind of a secret cave or something?
Mm. Something that begins with a W.
W. Okay. Well, you can look it up later, but I'm getting a perfect picture of what you're describing. It's so vivid of this hippie sitting there at the front of the cave.
Hmm.
What else do you do that
And
day besides the honoring and the spreading of the I think you're doing some grid work, if I'm correct. Isn't that what
yes,
you do in grid work and blessing
yes,
the land and pulling the trauma out of the land?
yes,
That's really extraordinary.
yes.
Um, it reminds me of something, but I'll share that later. So
I'm
that's
replacing the dark as much as I possibly can.
well, good for
I'm
you.
replacing the dark energy
Yeah. Wow.
by shining energy. If you could picture or imagine water coming out of your chest and how it would flow and how it would sink in.
Yeah. I get that picture perfectly, but I say the sun shining on you bright and beautiful and the vista. And it's like you're sending your energy out in rays, like
The
this.
sun is giving me
Yeah.
energy in my heart center and I'm sending it down. I am merely the vessel of reflection and to focus it.
And that's so easy to do when you're on the mountaintop too, isn't it though? You kind of get the sun perfectly and then align with the sun and you're sending it out. I saw that before you described it. So I'm right
It's
in.
why I'm here.
Yeah. So what do you have a message that you got from the ancestors or anything that seemed to strike you about that day with the sacred energy? I mean, what you're doing is beautiful, so it's fine enough that if that's all you experienced or sent out. I just wondered what else happened that day, or if you can tell me more. Just tell me more.
This day I am healthy enough to climb. I am healthy enough to enjoy the climb. I am keeping my body in a state of balance and harmony where I can be a true reflection of Source
Mm,
and just allow it to come through me and then out and magnify. And you can call it light if you will, but that's just a word that we use to put positive energy everywhere so that it imbues the earth. This
that,
sacred land has been sacred since long before me, but I have volunteered to come here to respect and pay my respects, and this is how I do it.
that's really beautiful. So moving into this day and this place in this lifetime where you're a male hippie, what else happens that day? This is probably enough, but I'm wondering whatever, happened with your family or any other key events of that you'd like to research in your Akashic records, and you can go there and share more about this day or more about any other significant events that happened.
There is a rock or a space called Cathedral Rock that people go to,
Yeah, I was placing that. Yeah.
but all of these rocks are cathedrals, and this place and this space is only healing because of the people that are going there to bring their wishes and their hopes in this vortex. It's actually a dark place. So many dark things have happened there, but so many people bring their wishes and hopes and consider these vortexes as light, that it is now back to its source where this is the original purpose and the original state of Sedona
Wow.
before people used it for what they wanted
Hmm.
and dug and flooded and took and raped the land
Wow.
and used it. So the people that go are bringing their energy of hope and love and transforming it. And they're really bouncing their energy off of each other and off of the rocks. And they don't know it, but they are healing it. And by healing it, they heal
It is a
themselves.
shrine, and you were probably instrumental in clearing the negative energies along with other hippies back then. It's become a regular shrine in this day and age, but in that day and age, you were probably doing some very important work. It sounds like, yeah, I agree that people flock to it and put their faith in it like it's magical, and maybe
Yes.
it has magical properties. What do you think?
I think it is barren.
Oh, and you say that.
All you have when you are in these rocks and not a lot of vegetation,
Hmm.
your soul and your light can be reflected and absorbed. This desert space not only needs humans there, it needs the energy and electricity and magnetism of the humans there to bring it to life.
Ah, that is
And it's
cute.
a reflection of what is inside of each one of us. There is nothing that can be mirrored or reflected really when you're in these rocks, except for you.
Wow, that's very
The
profound.
trees can't absorb, the buildings can't absorb
Mhm.
your energy or reflect. You are who you are, and you become closer to yourself. You connect with yourself. That is what is happening here in this place of barrenness.
Wow. So that's really a reflection of the hermit. You've got partly a hermit inside you that
Yes,
creates this simplicity of the desert. Wow.
yes. You are the life in the desert. You are the life and you are the sun. And you connect and bring life where there is none.
That is so beautiful.
Hmm.
What a meditation. So
It's a different way of looking at it.
did you go frequently to these sacred spots, or was this your last time, and or one of many, or just out of curiosity?
I
Um,
go where my spirit takes me.
mhm.
I know where to go and when to go, and I know that I will be cared for and safe and to connect with what I need to connect with, and that there are many roads and many places to go and see. And that is what I do.
That is just beautiful. And
Mm.
descriptions are so deep and profound.
Mm.
Thank you for that. Is there anything else that you would like to share about this lifetime or any other point in time that seems significant? Or is this the sum total of your experience? It sounds like it could be.
It is in the silence where we are really we, where we can truly take in source and reflect it back out. Truly being a vessel of life is not about talking or sharing, although it is a part. Being a vessel is being clear in the quiet stillness that is within allows the sun, the wind, the air to filter through us pure, clean energy of life and your intention.
That is
Clean
beautiful.
energy.
This sacred moment that you're having is affecting me in a really positive way.
Yes, that's what it does.
It does seem that you have a lesson from this past life that you could apply to your present life, and a wisdom
Mm.
individual. Of silence, is that the lesson here he's teaching, or is there could be many lessons? The reverence for the land, the grid worker, the hippie, all of that is beautiful. But I'm just curious what you're getting from your higher self, if there's a lesson in this lifetime.
That we're doing this not for nothing, that what we are doing here is so much more important than we can ever know, that it's beyond the scope of words. And yes, sharing your words, sharing a meal, traveling itself, driving in your car, all of these things are exciting and fun. But what is most important is that we keep ourselves clear and in the light and out of our ego. And we reflect that light to others, that we see the light in ourselves. I see the light in me. I am proud that I can do this. I am proud of the work that I did to accomplish this. But I am up on the mountain by myself. No one is seeing me or praising me. It is me and the
Mm.
sun and the land. And when I have that light inside of me, that piece of source, I can see others light too. And all I want to do is for them to know that they have the same light inside of them that I do and can do what I do, that I am not unusual or special, that we can all do this, all of us.
Mm.
We heal each other.
I'm curious, did you belong to a group that was somehow centered on or focused on the teachings of Ram Dass by chance, or the connection? I mean, I understand it was a nickname, but I'm just wondering if that there was further, connectivity to others, or I get your drift about the hermitage and the beauty of the land and the sun, and you're proud just within yourself. But
Mhm.
it sounds like you were a teacher of some sort too. Is that true?
I'm teaching by example, and I'm teaching that anyone can do this, that these gurus did the work, and the work ends up coming full circle, that it's not work anymore. It's just trust and belief, not ego, that you are source. We are source. We are the light. You are the light. That this is a majestic life. We look at Sedona. We look at vistas. We look at other majestic places that we travel as special. When we are carrying around the most special thing there is, it is not Sedona that is magical. It is not the vista or the mountain that is magical. It is our light there at that place that is truly magical. We are majestic as humans and don't even know it. We have our egos saying, I'm a special human because I have this or I have that status and I'm a healer and this and that.
That
You
is,
see the difference.
yeah, that it's so heartfelt. I'm just um I'm understanding exactly what you're saying, and it's filling my heart with joy just knowing that I'm in the presence of another light worker that feels the same way about humanity. and it's very beautifully, eloquently put. And
Thank you.
this is a
Thank you.
very important revelation. And I feel like that could be a meditation
Yes.
because it's
Meditate on your heart space
Mhm.
and how it feels when you're silent and how it grows and how it spreads like the Grinch whose heart grew. All we need to do is focus on it and have our intention. We are magicians. We are majestic. And we must focus on the light and the beauty that we are to offset the ones that are still in their egos. They will come around. They will. Some will take longer than others, of course, but they are doing their work. They are doing what they are supposed to do here. They are reflecting to others, offering choice points. Everything is as it should be. And all of this moves toward the source of light, going back to the light when this experiment of experience comes to its conclusion. All will be well. Yes.
These are the words of the great master.
Yeah. This is not any great master. This is all of us. All of us are on this journey. We are just on different parts of the journey. We are all the same. Think of it as a carousel. And some horses are different, some go up and some go down. But we're all traveling on the same carousel, having different experiences at different times, going up and down and up and down. Mm-hmm. But we're all together on the carousel, healing each other, hurting each other, healing each other by hurting each other. Everyone is doing what they are supposed to do right now. People need to know that. They don't know it's as simple as this.
But being connected to the heart right now is most important. And I assume that this is for a lesson for today as well as for that lifetime.
Yes.
Because I'm feeling my heart even more open with the session. I'm
Good.
getting some healing from your session, and you're going to benefit from it too. Of course, you're already benefiting, but
That's
it's
how it works.
beautiful.
When you
Just
help another, you help yourself. It is
being,
not ego. It is not, it is all reciprocal. And if you think you're helping another and giving of yourself to another, then that just diminishes your own healing and shows that you don't know how it works. But everyone will learn how it works in time.
seems like a long time for some, but yes, I
Yes.
agree. Yeah.
Everyone is doing what they're supposed to do. It is not magic, it is a way of things. Mhm.
I'm just wondering if you're feeling that there may be an ascended master here working with you. I just have to ask that question because I'm getting a very high vibe from this wisdom. So I'm just wondering.
These masters These masters that you speak of come in time after time after time, and they lead by example. And the message is always, you can do this too. The world can be a beautiful place. You are more than you know. They come, they show up, they teach. But rarely do humans believe that that is true. And that is unfortunate. They get trapped in the trappings of what is right in front of them at that time. The shiny object here, the movement and competition here. The truth is, they find it boring. They want the excitement. But until they climb to the top of the mountain and realize how much more they can do and how exhilarating and how full it feels to know that you are absorbing the rays of the sun, the source itself, and planting that into the ground as far as the eye can see and sending out those ripples of consciousness itself.
Unknown color. Thank you for all of that you shared today.
Until they choose to experience that fully, which these days takes money. Everyone's got retreats that are thousands of dollars. You need a passport that takes months to get. The society, it's difficult to get these opportunities of simplicity but power. And so they will continue to choose the feeling of being alive by racing in a car or dressing up or eating at fancy restaurants and thinking that that's what life is all about. And that is what life is all about. But they're really missing the pinnacle of the power is not having the power, but transforming it. You see the difference?
Yeah, I agree with simplicity
Yes,
is paramount to understanding silence, the heart, and communion with nature,
yes,
and loving oneself and one's fellow human beings by connecting to the heart.
yes.
Sometimes we have to disconnect from our minds and our judgments.
And just being patient, patient, and patient. Knowing that everyone is doing what they're supposed to do. And we are not fighting anything. We are transmuting by being the light. The more you focus on the darkness, the more it grows. The more you focus on the light, the more it grows. The wolf you feed is the wolf that grows. That old saying. Thank you
Thank you.
for holding space and listening. day.
Spirit told me this would be session for today.
Yeah.
Has been extraordinary. So is there anything else that you would like to touch in on this lifetime, this very important lifetime? I believe that you were a very important teacher in whatever group you were in, even though you say that you achieved it yourself, but I do feel that I'm getting that you were a spiritual teacher of some sort back then.
Every lifetime that is being shown to Jodi at this time will remind her that she is a teacher who will lead by example, and she need not anything else but her experience, her trust, and keeping herself a clear vessel, keeping her eyes on the prize, as she says, and not hustling and chasing, but allowing, being, and keeping the intentions pure and staying focused on the wisdom of the heart. That is really what is most important. Teaching what you know, teaching from source, an embodied place of achievement, if you will. That is the lesson. That is the example. And people can choose to enjoy the earthly treasures and to get caught up in that. But they're really missing what is really magnificent and majestic. That's okay. Those who seek will find. Those who don't won't. They will experience other things. That is all. Just not to a level of fulfillment. They'll keep chasing that fulfillment. But knowing you need nothing, you need nothing. How much more fulfilled can one be?
Mhm.
It's a beautiful turn of events, right? Hard to describe.
Mhm.
Such profound simplicity can result in the ultimate treasure. But that is the secret of this life. And to those who don't know better, it seems boring and, yes, even a failure of sorts. Or a hippie hiking up thinking he's changing the world in his bandana and has never experienced such beauty. So it is as it is. And I send out light and love to those people too, who don't know any better, who have the chances, who have the opportunities to truly be fulfilled, but they're just not ready yet.
Yeah,
We'll keep chasing it.
yeah.
Make sure you don't chase, Marcia. Make sure you don't chase.
I'm not. I kind of ceased chasing
Good,
this past year.
good, good. Thank you.
So whenever you're ready, you can come up, or if you're already fully conscious, whatever whatever you want to move into next, dear. Take a deep breath. Imagine that you're back on the beach and coming out of the cloud, and you're going up your 10 steps to the floor above, counting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stretching and opening your eyes, and then just and remembering everything of the recording. It's that recording thing. Stop the recording, but we can stay on a minute.